Hey there, sleepyhead. Welcome to Storytime with Steph and the Sleepy Time crew. Tonight's story is about a capybara named Coops. He's an awesome on a scooter. Like, seriously, the stuff this guy can do would blow your fluffy socks off. But there's something a bit tricky going on in Coops's head and his heart. Even though everyone else sees how awesome he is, he doesn't quite believe it himself. So let's get comfy and take a deep breath in and snuggle in with the Sleepy Time crew. Coops the capybara zipped around the pump track like lightning with fur. He wore a backwards helmet, bright orange knee pads, and the confidence of someone who could do a tail whip in his sleep. Kids from the neighbourhood lined the edge of the track just to watch him ride. "Whoa, did you see that spin?" someone shouted. "He's like a fuzzy scooter ninja," another kid squealed. But Coops didn't smile. He just nodded politely, rolled to the edge of the track, and flopped onto the grass with a sigh. Oh, it was okay, I guess. You see, Coops didn't feel very amazing. Even though he did all those cool tricks and people cheered for him, his brain kept whispering stuff like, "You only landed that one by luck. You're not as good as you used to be. Soon they'll all realize you're actually just average." Those thoughts, they were loud. Way louder than the cheers. That afternoon, Coops rode home slowly. No tricks, no tail whips, just tired legs and heavy feelings in his body. When he got in, his mum looked up from her cup of tea. "Hey, Cooperloop," she said, "you okay?" Coops shrugged. "Yeah, fine." Which, let's be honest, usually means not fine. Mum patted the lounge. Coops flopped beside her like a slightly sweaty beanbag. After a quiet moment, he said, "Mum, do you think I'm actually any good at riding? Or do people just pretend I am?" Mum looked at him with those magical mum eyes, you know, the ones that see stuff you didn't even know was showing up. "Coops, I think you're brilliant. But more than that, I see how kind you are to the little kids at the track. I see how you practice when no one's watching. How you get back up every time you fall. That's what makes you amazing, not just the tricks." Coops blinked. I don't feel it," he mumbled. Mum gave him a big capybara cuddle. "Then maybe your brain needs a little help noticing the truth. Just because our minds think these thoughts does not make them true." That night, after his shower, Mum handed Coops a whiteboard marker. "Let's write 3 things you're proud of on the mirror," she said. Coops stared at his reflection. His fur was fluffy. One ear was bent. He didn't feel particularly proud of himself or inspiring right now. But he gave it a go. Number 1, I helped a kid who fell off their scooter. Number 2, I finally nailed that backflip. Number 3, I didn't give up even when I felt like a fluffy potato. He giggled. "Okay, that third one's a bit weird." Mum winked. "But true." Later in bed, Coops lay under his doona with his legs twitching a little, like they were still scootering in his dreams. His mum came in and sat beside him. "You ready to start your slow breathing?" she asked. He took a big inhale and held it for a moment, then exhaled all the grumpy, all the wonky and all the yucky thoughts out. Let's do it together. Let's breathe in through our noses and hold it. And breathe out like we're blowing bubbles. Let's do 2 more just like that. Breathe in. Pause. Breathe out. And 1 more. Breathe in. Pause and breathe out. As the stars twinkled through his window, Coops whispered into the quiet, "Maybe I am kinda cool." His mum, still sitting beside him, smiled. "You've always been cool, Coops," she said gently. "You just forgot to see it for a while. It happens to all of us, even grown-ups." She brushed a bit of fluff from his cheek. Sometimes our brains get really good at noticing only our mistakes or only the things we think we're not good at. But they forget to point out all of those little moments that show how fun and brave and kind and thoughtful and strong we are. That's why we have to remind ourselves all the time. Coops yawned, a big, squeaky capybara yawn. "Remind ourselves how?" he asked sleepily. "Like this," Mum said, placing her hand over his heart. "We remember how we made someone smile. We think about something we tried, even if it felt hard. We notice when we're gentle or helpful or just showed up when we did not feel like it. Those things matter, Coops, and they matter a lot." Coops nodded slowly. "So even if I don't land the trick every time, especially when you don't land the trick, Coops," said Mum. So just like Coops, your brain might sometimes forget how great you actually are. It might focus more on the stuff that didn't go right, or it might compare you to somebody else. But it doesn't mean that those thoughts are true. What's true is this: you are incredible. You are brave. You are kind. You are worthy. You are strong. You are loved. You are so much more than the things you can do. You're wonderful because of who you are. So tonight, take a deep breath and place your hand over your heart, just like Coop's mum did. And I want you to see if you can think of just one thing that you did today that you're proud of. It could be something tiny, like helping a friend, or being honest, trying something new, going somewhere that you didn't really want to go. Or perhaps it was just being kind to yourself. Even on the days that feel wobbly or weird or not your best, you are still you. And that is more than enough. Sleep tight, my little legend, and I'll see you back on the track soon.